Hi, I'm Jordan Long, and today I'm going to talk about getting my new cell or my new wireless far speaker. Now I know wireless far speakers have been around for a long time. They started out as these big things that and then it got to over time started getting so small that you really can actually they get so small that you can't even actually see them. Haha. Anyway, so I'm always talking about how they got these ones called smart far speakers or wise far speakers. Why they call them that? Because they got everything you need and everything you don't need. They got tools for a web shooter, tools for going on the interweb, tools for calling someone, which is what the far speaker his main goal is or job is. Uh, Tools for you writing words to someone, someone writing words to you, sending likenesses and films back and forth. You know, all the things that a non-wise far speaker could not do. Now, yes, they all come, and some of these ones have to be touch, you know. Now, I know what you're thinking. Oh, Jordan, which one did you get? Did you get a Google one? Did you get an Apple one? Well, a lot of folks always talk about them, you know, about which ones are good ones to get. Now, some folks are always going to talk about the Apple one with Apple iOS. I believe that is a running layout, running upmake, running setup for some of Apple's far speakers. And there's also the Google one, the Google PAX, I believe it's called, or the PAC, I don't know. Well, to be earnest with you, I am not a Apple woman. I have never bought anything from Apple, neither far speakers, neither reckoners, and not even far seers, which Apple always believes that always were Apple at one point were the big makers of all cool shit. And as I said, Google came along and kind of took over where Apple was. Yes, there was a time where, and now Google is the big maker of reckoners now and far speakers now. Not so many far seers though. So I got myself, whatever you want to call it, and here it is. Look at it, Jordan says. This is my new wireless far speaker. And I know it's really that good. I mean, it's a good one. But I know what you're thinking. Oh, am I going to be shooting likenesses and films from it? Am I going to be writing my friends and kin and workers with it? Am I going to be calling my friends, kin, and workers with it? I don't know. I just have to put all my things into it. And I know someone's going to watch this film and say, oh, but that's not a true far speaker. It's not a Google one. It's not an Apple one. It's not even any true one to make. Yeah, I know. I know. Ha ha ha. This came from the McDonald's Happy Meal that I got yesterday. So anyway, but you always want to know one thing about these wireless far speakers is there's always one hang up with them. If they're one of those ones that's really, touch sensitive, one you gotta touch it by the touch screen or whatever you want to call it, and if you don't touch it a certain way, everything starts blurring everywhere. Going, yeah. Or some folks will say that they're water resistant, which they cannot be besmirched if you put them in water. Just let you know, folks, that does not mean that they're not breakable. You know, anything can be broken if you know what you're doing. But anyway, you don't want to break anything. So yeah, that's the only thing with this. And yes, you know, I got this one. It goes like this. Oh, here's what it looks like. See? Well, yeah, you can't see it, but here's what it looks like. So I know someone out there is going to laugh at this one. You know, yeah, they're going to laugh at it. They're going to say, "Oh, Jordan, you stunner, you larker. That was a stunt and lark you did there. That wasn't a true far speaker, a true wireless far speaker." Yeah, I know. I just want to make everyone laugh. I know. So anyway, that was and who actually made it? Yeah, it's a Google one. All right? No Apple shit for us. Yeah, no Apple shit for us. This is a Google one. Yeah, this is a Google one. No Apple shit for us. And even though I no longer have a Google Chrome, no longer have a Google Chrome based reckoner, I still think at the end of the day, Google still does Google stuff is more good than Apple stuff. That's just me. You know. I'm Jordan Long, and I'll see you later.